Hello folks, just a quick video, something that's been on my mind a bit, so I thought I'd better share it. Well, it's a relevant point. I said a long time ago now, it seems like a blinking long time ago, about a year ago. Not quite a year ago, but nearly a year ago. 11 months ago, ish. Ish, yeah. 11 months ago, ish. That God said to me, you've got nothing left to fear. Because the two worst fears had happened. Yeah. And yeah, was I living in fear beforehand? Yes, in many ways. Yeah. Yeah. Have I since? No. No. Certainly now, I'm in a position now where I completely understand what on earth is the point of fearing anything? Whatever it is you fear, if it's going to happen, you know, can you change? Can you make it not happen? No. If it's not going to happen, what's the point in living in fear of it? You know, people are petrified of spiders. I don't like spiders at all. I was taught as a child not to like spiders. But it's quite funny now. If I see a spider now, if a spider's on the floor, I say, wait, what are you doing there? And the spider actually stops. I tell it off for a bit because it's indoors. It shouldn't be indoors. They should be outside. That's where most of the flies are. Go and catch the flies. Go on. But then after a while I say, go on in. And after about a second, the spider then walks off in the opposite direction. So yeah, I'm not frightened of them anymore. Why? Look, I don't live in a country where spiders are poisonous, so therefore, why be frightened of them? It's pointless. And if I did live in a country where spiders were poisonous, yeah, if they're going to bite me and I'm going to die of it, then I just need to make sure that, you know, I enjoy the time I spend with my family and my friends, and just, yeah, make sure that they know that I love them. That's it, really. That's the best I can do. Because if I'm going to be bitten by a spider and be killed by it, then okay. Simple as that. Okay. Can I do anything about it? No. Am I going to be able to stop it from happening? No. Yeah, because if that's what God wants, that's going to happen. Right? Yeah. So, yeah. And, you know, so anything that you fear could happen, should you fear that? No, because fearing it won't do a damn thing about it. It really won't. It won't do anything about it. There is a point where fear can be useful. Yeah, the point of fleeing. Yeah, it's like, you know, I said recently, should we try to resist the devil or should we just flee? We should flee. If you're a young Christian, don't try to resist the devil. That's the most stupid thing you can do. Just flee. Get into the arms of Father. Yeah, straight away. Yeah, run to God immediately. Don't try and play games with an entity that you cannot understand. You certainly can't defeat, because, you know, if what the Bible says is true, the devil's been doing this game for over 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 years. You know, 10,000 years, whatever. He's very experienced at it. It's like you're starting a game of chess. You're playing against an expert, an absolute expert, the best the world has ever possibly seen. And you think you can take this person on? Really? Uh-huh. Well, when you find out you can't, then stop resisting and focus on your relationship with God and get back to God as quickly as possible. Yeah, develop ways where you can do that, whether that's through worship, prayer, Bible study, whatever. Or phone a friend. Well, you might as well have something from Do You Want to Be a Millionaire? Yeah, phone a friend. Yeah. Because phone a friend can be very useful if that person understands that you're struggling in a certain area and you need support in that. You phone them and say, I'm struggling, and they know exactly what you mean, and they're there. Yeah. That can be fantastic. If that's something you can utilise, then do that. Brilliant help. But yeah. There's no point fearing anything at all. No. Let me put it this way. There's certain things I don't like. I don't like heights. So am I going to go and climb any of these trees? No. Because I don't feel comfortable up there. I really don't. It's not my element. So therefore I stay away from that. Yeah, there's a video on YouTube, I think it's Daily Dose of Internet, where he shows workers on, like the window cleaning for factories. Not for factories, for skyscrapers. The thing they have outside the building, on one of those, it's being buffeted by the wind, and those men are on there. Sod that. Would I want to do that? No. I wouldn't care how much you pay me. I would not do that. No, that looks horrendous. I really couldn't. No, I could not do that. No. Although, if I had to go up there, if it was imperative that I went up there, I would. I wouldn't be, if I'm going to fall and die, I'm going to fall and die. Okay. If it's my turn, I'm going to fall and die. But actually, God's already told me I'm not going to die. So therefore, okay, I got there. I'm not going to fall. God's told me I'm not going to die. So if I know if I'm at that high and I fall, I'm going to die, and God's already told me I'm not going to die, why worry about it? That's the point, isn't it? And it's the same with regards to good things that you want to happen. There's no point fearing they won't. Because if they won't, well, then there's nothing you can do to make them happen. They won't. You're just going to have to deal with it. Simple as that. That's the point. It's like fearing the consequences of actions. Again, you're going to have to deal with that. That's the reality. That's part of it. It's part of what develops your character. You're going to have to go through that because that's going to make you stronger. No point fearing it. Go through it. You either trust God or you don't. If you trust God, what's the point of fearing anything, really? But I say there is a healthy fear. There is a healthy fear. If you get into a situation where you sense this is dangerous, then maybe don't do that. Well, for example, driving, we have sensible speed limits. So if you're on a road that basically says you can drive as fast as you like, maybe be guided by your sense of fear. Because if you're going at 120, you may realise that this is a bit risky. I'm not comfortable with this. So therefore, take the speed down to a speed that's comfortable. Just because you can drive at 160, it doesn't mean you should, because the majority of people can't handle that speed. So there's a natural fear built in that tells you, oh, I don't like this. This is very uncomfortable. Let's slow it down. Because obviously you're thinking, as you're driving that fast, if a tyre goes now, we're in big trouble. Then slow it down. But that's natural, and that's cool. That's your whole body telling you, we don't like this. This is a bit dangerous. Calm it down. We need that. Well, it's like, for example, if you're afraid of dogs. Okay. I want to say to anyone who is afraid of dogs before, come and see my dogs. I'd introduce them first to Mori, because Mori is a dog that she's so incredibly gentle. She doesn't jump. She doesn't growl or snarl at people. She's not overly licky. Absolutely perfect. She'd be petted. If you want to pet her, she'd accept that. She'd like that. But she's not going to keep on pestering you for that. And then when someone has been playing with her, throwing a ball or something, and I say, go and say goodbye, she'd go and nudge into them. That's her way of saying goodbye. So her, I'd introduce her first, and then, the others. But I would say to the person, look, okay, if you come across a dog that's a bit sort of jittery, then, okay, just be aware. Let the dog come to you. But the most dangerous situation, if you're concerned about dogs, is a pack. The reason why a pack is the most dangerous is because if one of those dogs suddenly, for some reason, gets it in their head that they're in danger and they start snarling or anything like that, then there's a good chance one of the others will start snarling and they might see you as a reason and then go for you. That's quite possible. More likely, one of the dogs starts snarling, the other dog basically turns around and says to that dog, "Wait, shut up. What are you snarling about?" Generally speaking, that's what happens. But you could get that occasion where, because it's a pack, they encourage each other to be a bit more frightened and then aggressive. So, But generally speaking, dogs on their own, let the dog approach you. That's the best way. And most dogs, if they're going to approach you, if their tail is down, okay, that might mean something. But if their tail is up, they're absolutely fine. Yeah. But again, if you're going to get bitten by a dog, you're going to get bitten by a dog, aren't you? And the more you're afraid of it, the more likely you're going to make it happen. Because, a friendly dog comes towards you, or a reasonably friendly dog comes towards you, and you're backing off. And that dog thinks that you're now a threat because you're behaving in a way that's strange. So that dog is now a bit more nervous of you and therefore more likely to attack. So, yeah. We all have had issues with unnatural fear. So spiders, heights, animal attacks, anything like that. Most of those fears are unnatural. But because they are they're not very realistic, but we put the chances of danger as highly realistic with regards to that fear. Yeah. So, there you go. I'll leave you to it. You take care, God bless, I'll speak to you soon, and deal with the fear. So, just understand that, as I say, the reality is, if God is in control, well then, where's the issue? Why would you be afraid of anything? Yeah, I think that makes sense. So, try that. See if that works for you. If not, try something else. Yeah. So there you go. Have a fantastic weekend that's coming up, and a great week ahead. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah, hopefully we'll have some days like this. Bye bye.